Hello and welcome to another review for Xbox One Reviews. I'm Daniel Waite and this is brought to you in association with Andrew Edney's Movies, Games and Tech.com. Thanks to Andrew for allowing me to make content for his page, and thanks to the publishers and developers for the code. Today's review is Conan Chop Chop, which is available for around £17 on multiple platforms. So, let's wait no longer and see what it's all about. If you are a hero, you are not going to step down for a challenge. Subsequently, you'll want to show the world how brave and strong you are, no matter the consequences. Conan Chop Chop incorporates this idea in its colourful and addictive all-out combat action. Developed by Mighty Kingdom and published by Funcom, this is an action rogue-lite adventure title. Played solo or with up to 3 others, this is a fun party game that keeps on giving. With a large array of weapons and charms, you can find the right combination to suit every gameplay style. Like every great adventure, Conan Chop Chop is full of interesting characters and plenty of danger. The action takes place in Hyberia, a colourful but dated land. It was once a peaceful kingdom, but the evil wizard Amon's life is in danger. Consequently, his only way to survive is to lure someone into his lair. He thinks fast and organises a competition to capture some foolish adventurers. Sadly, Conan and 3 of his friends have egos that are bigger than their muscles. Subsequently, they accept the invitation and fall for his ploy. Unbeknownst to them, their show of strength gets them one step closer to death. Can they complete their quest, survive and overcome Amon? Unlikely, but someone must stand up to this heinous monster. The gameplay revolves around procedurally generated playthroughs and roguelite mechanics. Therefore, Conan Chop Chop will drive you mad. Every mistake you make, and trust me, you'll make loads, costs you dearly. Death is guaranteed, and all your hard work is wiped. Therefore, it's gloriously infuriating and stupidly addictive. Moreover, its simple presentation will capture your attention immediately. Fans of Hades and other roguelike titles will feel right at home. However, this game isn't as challenging and it somewhat lacks the deep lore of its peers. The story revolves around 4 dungeons, many minions, and an array of demi-bosses and massive overlords. Yet, once you've survived your arduous adventure, you must still face the evil wizard. Subsequently, Mighty Kingdom demands a lot from its fanbase. You must be willing to experiment while being skillful and patient. Furthermore, you'll understand that death and losing your equipment is merely a small part of this rich tapestry. What you quickly learn is that all the gear is expendable. Moreover, what works on one playthrough won't on another. You'll purchase bows, swords, maces, hammers and more. On top of this, you'll find armour, equip shields and protect yourself with charms. These magical items are essential as they give you a fighting chance. Whether it's a poisonous weapon, a friendly chicken to fight by your side or more, it makes it much easier. The sheer choice of equipment is overwhelming and makes it tough to find the right combination. However, this was a problem I loved to have. As every playthrough ended, I didn't know what would happen next. All I knew was that I'd retain the XP I earned and the blacksmith stones to unlock equipment. Other than that, everything else was wiped. Therefore, if you dislike the idea of a blank canvas, then roguelite games are probably not for you. Yet, Conan Chop Chop is more forgiving than its peers and is great for newcomers to the genre. Yes, you'll start from the bottom and have to work your way up, but it's not all bad. Your character level and XP are never wiped. Consequently, your hero will improve the more you play it. In theory, this makes it easier. However, in reality, the procedurally generated elements keep things tough. If you could guarantee your favourite loadout, you'd be laughing. Yet, this rarely happens, and you must quickly come to terms with that. Though Conan Chop Chop is excellent as a solo adventurer, it excels as a multiplayer title. It's actually much more hectic and enjoyable when you team up with friends and family. Fortunately, you can combine couch co-op with online lobbies to get the most out of it. Disappointingly though, there are a few annoying elements that undermine the fun. If you are not the host, you can't speak to the blacksmith. Now, this may seem minor, but it means your equipment choices are limited. Therefore, your character is weaker, and this makes it much harder. Second, the screen stays focused on the host player. This means that your exploration is restricted, and that's just annoying. Finally, it is tough to identify your character when all hell is breaking loose. If the developers had incorporated character customization, then this problem would be eradicated. I adored the striking and simple style of Conan Chop Chop. Its amusing sprites, blend of colours and interesting landscapes are great to look at. Furthermore, the action is smooth even at the craziest of moments. This well-considered approach makes the repetitive action bearable. Consequently, you won't tire of what you see, especially as you never know what's coming up. Though I loved what I saw, the lack of custom options does undermine its potential. It's a small thing, but it would have worked perfectly with the gameplay. However, don't let this small oversight taint the brilliant visuals. Regarding the audio, all I can say is loud. Very, very loud. There are grunts, screams, war cries and more. Moreover, there is the twang of a bow, the slash of swords and the crunch of metal on bones. It's gruesome, horrific, but oh so enjoyable. At the end of each playthrough, your ears will be ringing and your head will hurt. This sounds terrible, yet it adds to the drama and the brutality. Other than its silly story and appealing aesthetics, I loved the simple controls. Thanks to a wonderful tutorial, this is particularly user-friendly. Therefore, it's easy to pick up and is great for newcomers and veteran gamers. Luckily, the controls are also super responsive, and this helps when it's hectic. On top of this, you must adjust your style for every weapon you find. This was great as it prevents the hack and slash elements from becoming tiresome. Because of its procedurally generated action, you're not tired of what you see. Subsequently, this oozes replay value and longevity. Alongside this, the fantastic multiplayer mode and large achievement list will keep you coming back for more. Yes, it lacks the complexity and lore of its peers, but this matters not. It's instantly appealing as you're not weighed down by unnecessary information. Roguelite games normally make me shudder, however, Conan Chop Chop is different. Its user-friendly style, colourful imagery and lack of complexity were all fantastic. It offers enough to keep veterans happy without alienating newcomers, and this was brilliant. I adored it and I recommend that you buy it. Will you bolster your ego and defeat the wizard, gather your friends, grab your equipment and try to survive? That's it for me today. Thank you for watching and I hope you like what you've seen. If you have, give the video a like, comment below and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, keep gaming.